morning YouTubes, is what I used to say when I started a video 4 or 5 years ago. I say that because, well, YouTube has introduced new features since I started recording videos, and I've never really used them. I just carried on doing what I always did. I was looking at the features the other day. It kept popping up and saying, oh, you can do this. So for example, I can put up a little link at the top left of the screen, kind of up there, that could be used by you on either viewing YouTube on the web or viewing YouTube on a mobile device, because most people apparently nowadays use mobile devices, and those old annotations that YouTube used to support don't work on them. So I can put a link up there somewhere to my first video if I wanted to, give you a good laugh. And I actually watched that first video the other day. In fact, I've been watching a lot of my early videos because I've been trying out some of these new features. So I tried the putting a picture at the end of the video that links to another video, and I tried the links thing, and I worked out that the picture at the end of the video, although that's the better thing, doesn't really work with the way that my videos end, because it covers up that bit of text where I say thanks for watching and please like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I've been trying out these new features on my early videos, and been adding them, adding links between videos, that kind of thing. Come on. And I did that on the early videos so that I wasn't messing about with the ones that people are more likely watching. But it's been quite interesting watching my early videos, to be honest. For me, mainly just to see how different everything was back then. Most of the stuff I said I still believe or agree with. Not all, but most. There have been some big differences I've noticed. Obviously my riding's very different to what it used to be. Road position and all that kind of stuff. And I look back at some of my early random clips videos and I'm sat there thinking, what are you doing? Why did you put your bike there? Why did you not see that coming? The biggest difference, I think, though, is my voice. I barely recognise my own voice. And I'm not sure my voice has changed that much, if at all. I mean, it's not that long. And I've not kind of gone through adolescence or turned into, you know, a 90-year-old or anything in the meantime. So I don't know if it's just that I was talking differently because of the noises I could hear, because my helmet back then was much noisier than my helmet is now. This is interesting looking back on things. I mean, from the very start there were a certain few names that kept cropping up that I would talk about, other vloggers. So right from the start there's been Skeggy Cruiser. Skeggy Cruiser was one of the people, him and Jim Payne, who unfortunately doesn't do motor vlogging anymore, were the people who got me thinking about starting doing this lark. So if there's anyone you want to blame, it's probably Skeggy. Jim as well, but you can't get hold of him. So Skeggy's the one at fault. Yeah, it's been fascinating looking back on things. Looking at myself, talking about, do I do advanced riding? No, maybe I shouldn't yet, not ready for it. Should I do the enhanced rider scheme? All these kind of different things, all the ideas I had back then, what I did with those ideas, what I decided not to do. If you are a vlogger, it's interesting to go back and have a look. See if you still think what you thought back then. Or see if you go down the track of some people who I've talked about in the first 100 videos who've deleted the channel altogether because they've decided that actually they don't want that stuff hanging around. So far I've not hit anything that I don't want hanging around. That's always kind of been the case with me, apart from what was the infamous Mercedes video, which I made private. Well, not private, I made unlisted a long time ago, so that people who find the videos where I talk about that video can go and see it. Whereas people who are just kind of browsing and looking for road rage and what have you can't find it anymore, well, won't find it with a search. The other thing I've noticed quite a big change on is the roads themselves. Although I would grumble, last night I was watching a few of them and adding some links, and I was grumbling about top dressing on roads. And although I would grumble about that kind of thing, the state of the roads now is definitely worse than it was back then, in terms of potholes and roads breaking up and just not being maintained. And also seeing the difference at a few junctions. There's a junction at the south of Beverley, the one that, if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know got changed from a simple roundabout to a horrendous junction with 43 sets of traffic lights in place of a 5-junction roundabout. And it was a 5-junction roundabout where some of those junctions barely got used. 5-exit roundabout, I suppose I should say. I've seen an early video where I was grumbling about the stupidity of one of the junctions near where I work, and that junction's actually been completely changed since. I would say it's probably because I complained about it. Unfortunately, they've made it far worse. It does seem to be a pattern. Yeah, it's been fascinating looking back on it, looking at my poor video quality, poor audio quality, my excitement at getting 10 subscribers, my excitement at getting 100 subscribers, and my being overjoyed at getting 1,000 subscribers. It's been great to see all these things again. Really been enjoying myself watching them. How sad is that? The ultimate narcissist. I'm watching my own videos now. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get that voice again now. Good morning, YouTubes. Down by something like that. I don't know. Listen to myself sniff all the way along. I remember doing an impression competition. That's much later in my video list, where I think it was Bex who said about if she did the impression and she was saying, stick a little sniff in. So annoying, all that sniffing. But yeah, it's been good fun. Definitely worth doing if you're a vlogger, having a look back at your old ones, seeing what you think of them, and kind of judging yourself on your riding if you're on a journey like me where you started vlogging soon after, in fact, not long after learning to ride. I'm not suggesting you go back and look at my old videos, that would be torture. So I think you should be able to see some links appearing soon on my videos when I finally catch up. I've got about 850 videos now, I think. In fact, it'll be more than that by the time this one goes up, so I've got quite a few already recorded and edited, and I've got a couple that are in my raw clips that I've not actually got round to editing up yet. So this might be about 860 in. You'll tell how late it is. It's either 24th or 25th of September now. It's a Monday. I'm off into the office, and it's starting to feel like autumn. 6 degrees this morning, definitely getting chillier. You'll see how far behind I am when I get to this one. I've just uploaded the one where I was test riding a W800. That's how far behind I am. Anyway, that's enough waffle from me. Thank you for watching, everyone. I should say, thanks, YouTubes. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.